Hello everybody, and back with a brand new video. So today, this is me first logging into my account, and I want to show you guys how to start your day on the Grand Mafia. What do I do as a almost 2 bill player? What are my first reactions? Yeah, so the first thing is I want to claim all my resources which are there. Okay, I want to go into my faction. I want to get all my gifts, okay, which come out from the faction. I have a quick look because it's always interesting to see what you can get for free from this game. You know, technically it's not free because people had to buy packs, but I like to see anyways, right? So that's what I got. Awesome. Okay, because then what I kind of do is I calculate what I get for free, and then I'm more happy to spend what I get for free from the game. What the game gives me, I like to use more than what I have to pay for. You know, I like to try and work it out in that sort of way. Okay, so direct relocators, nice, right? And then open these up, another 500 gold. So already, wow, look at that, guys, another 800, 3,000 VIP points. They're expensive, guys, very expensive. So I like to look to see and manage what I get. And then the next thing I do is I go to faction investments, and I like to invest, yeah? And the great thing is what I've just got for logging in is what I'm now going to be using on this, right? Which then also gets me international relocators, which are very, very, very expensive, guys. So, you know, it's the full circle trying to reuse and recycle kind of what you get given, right? And try to play as smart as humanly possible, okay? Right, so that's about it to start for this area here. I don't need to worry too much about going above that. Make sure to do your faction help, always worth it. I like to check, see how many points I've got. So I've got 4.2 million. Okay, right, so I've got quite a lot of stuff here, guys. And then one of the main things I do, okay, which is quite surprising to people, right, which they probably won't think of, I go through and I just make sure that I've used up all my points for like my VIP. Go through and I check, see if my training's still on, see if my investment's still on, see how it's going, see what the time's at. Okay, that to me is a valuable bit, guys, because at the end of the day, to keep everything going well, you want to keep everything ticking. Okay, to be the most profitable and the most active, you need to make sure that you always have troops training, you always have your investment center going as well. If you need to train wall traps, double check, triple check, you know, everything needs to be checked, guys, you know, because it's all about efficiency, right? You know, it's about working as well as you can, right? And then I go on to here, and then I use my stamina, because I have to do it a different way to most people. So I use my stamina. I've got a lot of stamina drinks, right? But I'm not going to do that now for this video because it'll take too long, right? And then what I do, I go and I do my babes, okay? So I do the dates. So I've got 3 of each, guys. And I like to kind of see what I get from here. Normally I don't get too much good, but you never know. When I'm recording, I tend to get better stuff, guys, I'm telling you. Right. Let's see. Nothing good really so far. Just a little bit of speed up. Ooh. Let's see what we got, guys. This always normally means it's going to be something good. Defense duel. It's one of them, guys. It happens to the best of us, right? And then we need to play and do a little blackjack. Okay, 16. That's a hard. I'm going to stand because I'm going to go 4, so I'm going to stand on it. It's one of them. It happens, guys. Right, so now we've got 5 left. Let's do it. 17. Stand on 17. Nice. Nice and easy. It's one of them, you want to keep on top of this, guys, and you want to do the best you can. If you click on and stuff like that, you can get extra, I don't know what they're called, favor points. There you go. If you click on stuff like that, they do that. Right. So, and then we want to go through here. Obviously, I think I've already maxed them all out. Yeah, I've already maxed it all out to what I can do. But you want to make sure you want to go through and use all your talents. Look at that. Is that 100? Wow, that's 200k. How much is this? That's another 266k. Wow, that's insane, guys. That's just madness. And then one of the next things I do, guys, is I click on here and I see what babe skills I've got to do, right? So I get 6 hours worth of resources. I don't know if it makes a difference, right? But I like to go down and I like to enable these, okay? And the reason why is just because I feel like it's going to give me more when I do this, and then I do this, get all that extra resources, lovely jubbly, and I go through and then I do the max energy. I work my way through, do the gold, see what gold we get. It's like, you know, you wanna make sure you go through and utilize everything, you know, because they all have a timer. So it's trying to make sure that the timer ticks, you know, as possible, you know, as much as possible, right? And then we want to click on these. So down at the bottom left, you know, it tells you what you need to do, right? You want to do your weapon trades. It's just doing your dailies, really, you know. It's just going through, working your way through, and being as smart with it as possible, really, you know. So now this is telling me that I've got energy. I'm over my amount of energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change over to the correct equipment set, king set. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to put on a challenger DMG, and I'm going to attack some kingpens, guys, because that's how we do it. This is the dailies, guys. This is how it's done, you know. For the purpose of the video, I'm just going to teleport. Most of the time I don't teleport, you know. If I'm just doing it, you know, slowly, as like the morning, you know, routine, I kind of won't do that. But for this purpose, I will do it just because it speeds everything up a little bit. So what I do is I spend 111k I had on me, which is casually kind of what I wake up with. Do it down. Sometimes I add more just to, you know, beat the kingpen, because it's one of them, you get more extra added benefits and perks when you do beat them, and you do need to beat them these days to get the signature blueprints, guys, and obviously these other little bit of signature weapon components. It's a slow process, guys, you know, but this is what the morning routine, you know, goes with. There's no difference between what I do in the morning versus kind of what you guys would do in the morning, you know. There's certain things, you know, I don't do every morning, and I'll show you in a second and explain why. And it's actually due to you guys. So here on the crates, I don't actually open the crates every day, so I do the crates weekly. So every week I'll open these crates for you guys for a video, right? So that's what the goal is now. So every Friday, hopefully you should get a crate opening video, right? So that's my goal. Ooh, what's this? Festival treasures. Wow, never seen that before. But yeah, so that's my goal for the every week now, guys, is just to open crates for you guys. Every Friday there'll be a crate opening video. That's the goal, right? But normally on all my other accounts, I will open crates as they come, and daily stuff like that. Right. Let's get this down. It's already halfway done. So it's one of them. A lot of people will just send all at once, but trust me, guys, it's a lot more profitable to do it one at a time, because when you're doing it, it gives you a DMG buff bonus, damage bonus. So the more consecutive challenges you do, the higher the attack bonus goes, and then the more damage you do to them, which means the less energy you have to use. All right. It's always, the thing is it's always about the 5 P's: preparation, prevents, piss poor performance, guys. So it's always about following the 5 P's at all times, guys. You know, it's even when people aren't watching, it's making sure that you're utilizing everything, you know, to a T. Right. So I will be finishing that off, but I'll do that after video, guys, because I don't want this video to go on too long for you guys. And then I go on to, just like everyone else, I do my scavenger hunt, and I hit everybody from here, you know. One thing you want to get at the moment is these, I forgot what they're called, I'll show you in a second. The family, is it the family currency? You want to get that, you know, because now we need to upgrade, you know, from level 25 all the way up again. Ooh, see, that's not a thing. I didn't do the 5 P's there, guys. I didn't change my equipment. You want to make sure you change your equipment as well. Be as smart as possible. You can add a buff on if you really want to add a buff. You know, I've got loads, but I tend to always keep anti-recon on, guys. Even though I make a lot of videos, so people can kind of see exactly what I've got if they wanted to. But hey ho, it's one of them. You know, I recommend to do as I say, not as I do, because I'm a little bit silly on the game sometimes. Is that one in a different type of troop? It's just one of them. It's just going through. I've got my main underboss out, so it's probably not going to work. So let's go for this one instead. And I just go through, guys, and I just do that, you know. And the one thing I like to do is obviously collecting the daily task, guys. Come on, it's always nice to see it pling up. You really want to be aiming to get 500 daily, guys. You don't really want to go under it. You really want to be maxing out to get the most rewards. Yeah, because it gives you the task shot points, and then you can utilize them for many other things. Okay, you want to keep on top of it, guys. To be the best, you have to play. It's unfortunate, but you know, to be the best, you're gonna have to put some hours into the game every single day. But it all works out in our benefit, you know. Then I go through my messages. I'm not going to open up private messages with everybody, but then I go through my messages. I go on, I click on here, just because sometimes I miss things, and every now and again they'll give you a little crate and they'll give you the gold. You know, you go through and you just check it out. So this is kind of what I do, guys. You know, I go through and I'll look at old fights, see where I can go better. I look at challenges, I look at the events, and I do the events. You know, this is what I do, guys. You know, let me know if you guys follow a similar routine, or if you do anything differently which you think would be more efficient for me. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. That's why we're here. We're here to have a conversation. Make sure to join the Discord, guys. Link is in the description now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.